Today I will be talking to you about one of the hardest cases I ever had. Hey, I'm Dunja Will, I'm a professional animal communicator and welcome to my channel. I'm talking about a dog who was so close to being put down. Just imagine seeing your dog and knowing that might be the last day of his life. And this was exactly the situation the family was in who reached out to me. So this family reached out to me telling me that their dog has become in the last 2 years more and more aggressive. And in fact, he hasn't just bitten several people, he started becoming very aggressive towards their own children. So they tried everything. They got some professional trainers, nothing worked out. So when I arrived there and had a talk with this dog, it turned out that he wasn't the problem at all. In fact, he wasn't actually aggressive. So the situation here was that the husband was suppressing so much anger and hate the dog was actually mirroring. And he was not just mirroring, he was trying to protect him from any other stress to be add on what he's already going through. So you need to imagine that this dog meant well. He was just there for his owner, doing the best he could. But from a human perspective, we judge this behavior as uncontrolled, dangerous, and they were completely helpless. They love their dog so much, but what can you do if the dog starts becoming aggressive towards your own children? So I had a talk with the owners both, and as you can imagine, it became very, very emotional. And they agreed. They said this is so true. They were dealing with so much anger which they have never released, have never expressed, and never even said out loud. So after we had this long chat, they looked at their dog in a complete different perspective. And guess what? After I left, I guess 2 weeks later, I got a message that his dog's behavior has totally changed. You can't see any aggressions anymore. Like sometimes he would distance himself from people, but they can understand now where it's coming from, and they're working on their own emotions. So if you have a case similar to that, hold on a second before you judge the behavior from your understanding and get the correct information from your animal itself, why it's acting like this, because there will be always a reason. And surprisingly, most of the time, the reason is not what we think it is. So if you have a case like this, the only way to really get to know what the root cause of this behavior is to ask your pet